Hello there, it is Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out Primaries Strings by Slate and Ash. Boutique sampling sound design wizards Slate and Ash are back with another ear-bending release. This time it is the turn of the string section with Primaries Strings, an expressive, experimental yet incredibly versatile string library, featuring a huge amount of extended performances and articulations, coupled with a Slate and Ash signature sound design. Primaries Strings is a fantastic addition to any composer's palette. Primaries Strings downloads at 63.5 GB and runs in the free Contact 6 player and is NKS compatible. Currently sells on an intro price at £149. In this video, we're going to check out the sounds of Primaries Strings, and there are a lot to get through. And we will touch on the instrument design as well. And of course, I've thrown it into the all-important composition so we can see what it's like to compose with and what you'd expect to hear in a final production. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Slate and Ash for sending over a copy of Primaries Strings. While we do get the libraries for free, it doesn't in any way influence our thoughts, ideas, or judgments. We are just working composers giving you our insights. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into Primaries Strings. And here we have Primaries Strings from Slate and Ash loaded up in the free Native Instruments Contact Player 8, but please note this is compatible as far back as Contact Player 6. Now the GUI is very Slate and Ash. By that I mean it's colourful. It's got amazing animations as you start playing, so you can see exactly the shape of the sound and what's happening. And there are tons and tons and tons of ways you can customize and sculpt and change the sound. Now in this video, I am going to more focus on the sounds that are contained within the library, because Slate and Ash do an amazing job of creating videos on their libraries, and they really drill down to the functionality. So I urge you to check those out. But I want to talk about what you get when you fire up this wonderful library. So let's look at the hierarchy. We have got expressions and we have individual articulations, which you'll notice there are two folders, and this one just has a couple of bass articulations which I think should be in there, but you'll notice there's a little spelling mistake. That simple. These things happen. And then we got sound design. Okay, so I'm going to see this as kind of like a three-sided library: expressions, articulations, and sound design. So start off with the expressions. Now I've turned the previews off and I've loaded up the basses. Actually, we're going to work our way through the string section, but we've got basses and it is soft bouncing bow. And when you use the mod wheel, it will bring in the bouncing bow. It sounds great, and this is stretched across the keyboard as well. Okay, so already something completely different going in there. And then if we go into soft circular gestures, for example. And the mod wheel really does control those gestures. So already getting some very, very cool sounds. Let's go to soft to drop octaves. Do that in harmony. Yeah, I love it. Let's go to one more from the basses. Oh, softer harmonics. These are gorgeous. That's the thing of beauty. And again, the more mod we'll use, the more extreme the harmonics. So let's just jump to some cello. I've gone straight into harmonic. Let's go into fumbles. It's always good so we can see how quickly the library loads as well, which is very quick. Okay, so let's try and play something a bit more melodic. So I was playing a melody and some sort of root notes underneath, but so soft, but again detailed. So, like I say, extended articulations, movements to octaves. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Let's just do... let's load up the violas. Okay, so with the mod wheel, we've got these fifth flicks. Yeah, that is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And these are straight out the box, so I'm not sort of playing around with any effects or adding reverb or anything. So we got the movements to plucks. Absolutely gorgeous. And I want to play the movements harmonic whispers. Okay, so I'll just engage a mod wheel at 100% then, so it's a bit strange. Okay, so you get the idea. I mean, movement, harmonic whisper. All right, let's go for the violin. Just finish off. Sustain to detune gestures. Yeah, it creates a really cool like cluster effect. Let's go for some bow ripples. Yeah, that's really good fun. I'm going to do the bouncing bows again, just for the... Actually, we do bouncing bow 2. Let's do that. So I'm not going to use a mod wheel. I'm going to play 2 hands just so you get a cool idea of how all this sounds. Yeah, I love... Obviously this is violins, but it's been stretched down, and that sounds so cool. I shouldn't be talking over the playing. Yeah, love it. Okay, so we're going to do just sustained to long slides. Lovely. Now, you can hear it goes from beautiful, goes to chaotic, goes to unpredictable. There's lots and lots going on in the expressions. Now, if we go to the sorry, it's one of those days. Individual articulations. Lovely. Let's just grab a cello one. So we've got bow ripples. Now, these aren't on the mod wheel. Gorgeous. And then bow taps. Insanely percussive. I got a harmonic. So it's an into harmonic, so you got the sound, then the harmonic over, so that's cool. Shudders. It's got underscore written all over it, but again, it's something completely different. Let's just go some violas, detuned gestures. I mean, they're in perfect harmony, which is absolutely brilliant. Let's go for... I think something we haven't done. Into phrase. Okay, there's a G minor phrase. If I play a D. Lovely. And I'll play a D and A together, but it's not going to fit, is it? Do you know what? Because of the sample timing being different per key, it actually does. It sounds awesome. Yeah. So I went a bit too far there. Oh, that is so cool, though. God, I love this stuff. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to do one more, tonal leaps. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can see this does lean towards experimental playing. If I go into the kind of little one, you'll see there's a couple more bass ones. So sparse swells, for example. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And the low end on that bass. Wow, I was going about sort of basses really growling. It's very quiet here, but it's very, very good. Lovely. So that sort of brings us on to the sound design. Now we've got all these different categories. We've got arpeggio, atmosphere, keys, motion, pad, primary, and texture. So I'm going to play a couple from each. I'm also going to bring the instrument volume down a little bit. Not because there's an imbalance, but the sound design is very cool. Let's put it that way. So I did bring it up for the soft articulations, like the basses. Anyway, so let's just play the first one. So it's an arpeggio, so I've got to hold down multiple keys. Yeah, and of course it is synced to your mod wheel. Now I should just hold down 3 per hand. Let's just try that. No, that's, yeah. I'm going to take a third out the left hand. I'm just going to play the root actually. Yeah, so obviously the order you put your fingers down really does matter. So we've got figures. Let's try that. Ooh, did I? Yeah, I'm playing some really odd chords at the moment. Let's just keep it really simple. Yeah, very cool stuff. No mod wheel action gun on there as well. Let's just keep it where it is. Okay, got Harmony Inc. And we do sporadic. These are all gorgeous. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Now let's play a couple of atmospheres. So just for reference, I'm at 0 dB in my DAW now, so I was +2 when I was doing some of the softer articulations. Right, atmospheres, lots going on. Dark waters. I mean, that is an atmosphere and a half, isn't it? Night spectra. That was beautiful. I'm going to load Long Lost because I really like the name. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go into keys. These are cool. So also if you see an MW, that means mod will and the expression will work. So yeah. That's cool. You can tell it's the detunes that have been distorted. That's really, really fun. Distance. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Sabbath. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go for... Go into motion. It's got dances. Now I can see the perspective is wibbling around. Let's see what it does. Love it. Shakes. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Let's go for... I'm only playing one or two. The reason being because, you know, it takes all the fun out if I play them all. Couture. So we're on pads. That is bonkers. Let's do phased. Yeah. And we're going to do memories. Because, you know, memories. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we got Primary. Endless Wave. Beautiful. Let's do a mod wheel one. So Seance. Fantastic. And finally, we have some textures. Burning Temple. Love it. Another light. And this is a mod wheel patch. Yeah, I'm not really changing chords. I want to see how these evolve. Let's do Red Dusk. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there in terms of presets. Now, of course, there are lots of ways to customize the library, and I have mentioned drag and drop as well. You can put your own samples in, which is absolutely awesome. So we're going to move on to the composition. Now, I've only scratched the surface, but you can hear the diverse range of sounds within this library. So when it came to composing, I did listen to all the Slate and Ash demos, and they are wonderful. They are fantastic. But I wanted to do something a little bit different and kind of show how I'm going to fit these into more sort of underscore work, because obviously we're composers. And I love, don't get me wrong, I love 20th century music. I love experimental music. I think it's all wonderful. And I don't want to sort of just say this is an experimental library, because it isn't. There is so much versatility to this library. I mean, listen to, you know, some of the examples. They are completely bonkers, or they're gorgeous, or again, they're articulations and performances that are just completely unique. It is wonderful. So I've created, it started off as a bit of a horror score, and then it just went a little bit strange, and then it finished off kind of like a little bit tense. And yeah, I absolutely love it. So I've used 12 instances of Primaries strings. I've added a cellist and a piano and some sound design, some percussion, some ticky-tocky clocks. a boom, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, so check it out, and then we are going to go to the closing thoughts. And here we go, it is closing thoughts time once again, and we're talking about Primaries strings from Slate and Ash. Now, I've made it abundantly clear throughout this video that I'm a huge fan of Slate and Ash libraries. For example, I use cycles and auras so much in my underscore, my media compositions. They are amazing for adding a flourish of color, detail, depth to your compositions. However, it's all down to how you want to use these libraries. So, Primaries strings has two sides to it. You have the expressions and the individual articulations. Now, I just see these as a really creative bank of performances and extended articulations that you are not going to find anywhere else. And I love the design of them, having the standard sample, then bringing the mod wheel in, and you've got bouncy bows going on the strings, or you've got harmonics. It sounds absolutely brilliant, and it's vast, and it covers the entire range of the string section. And then you've got the sound design, the arpeggios, the keys, the pads, the textures, for example. They are wonderful, absolutely brilliant. And then, of course, we've got all the tweakability, the custom controls. You can add your own samples. You can throw whatever you want into this engine and create new sounds. That is amazing. That is progressive. That is wonderful. So, as I say, it's all down to where are you going to use this library. Is it going to be experimental? Is it going to be 20th century music? Is it going to be, in my case, for a lot of underscore and a lot of commercial work that I do? Is it going to be electronic music, ambient music? I don't know. It's really up to you how you use these libraries. And I think they're absolutely wonderful. They're unique. They just create sounds that you are not going to hear anywhere else. And that is the beauty of not only Primaries strings, but also other Slate and Ash libraries. I'd like to take the opportunity once again to thank Slate and Ash for sending over a copy of Primaries strings so we can make this video. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video, and of course let us know what do you think about Primaries strings. Have you bought it? Are you going to pick it up? Do you use other Slate and Ash libraries? Let's just get a conversation going. And of course, please check out our other videos on YouTube. We've got over 340 now. It keeps going up, and if you've not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It's the best way you can support us. We've got no advertising deals, affiliate links. We make no money out of the channel where developers are concerned. However, subscribing to us and spreading the word of the Sampleist is the best thing you can do. We also do have a Buy Me a Coffee. I've never mentioned this in all the videos we've done. It's right down the bottom. Now, I'm not mentioning it to say, please give us a coffee or a bit of cash or whatever you want. I just want to thank the part of our viewership who have actually donated a cup of coffee to us. It does mean the world to us, so don't feel the need that I'm asking you to. Please don't. But you know, just a little gesture like that really spurs us on to just keep creating this content. So there we go. I've mentioned the coffee for once. I probably won't mention it for another 400 videos, but there we go. Anyway, keep making that gorgeous, wonderful music, and obviously in the case of Slate and Ash, keep making that just incredibly different yet completely wonderful music. There we go. Until next time, take care, speak soon.